What's up, BlueTube? It's the Blu-ray Bandit, back once again with another 4K eBay unboxing. This one coming to us from Marietta, Georgia. This box has 13 4K titles in it at a cost of $100.11. That averages out to $7.70 each. Let's see what I got. First up is Air Force One, starring Harrison Ford. This is a 90s classic thriller. Before I get too far into this unboxing, I just want to say I'm really excited about this set of titles, mostly because lately I've been finding that when I buy bulk 4Ks on eBay or anywhere I can find them, I already have most of them. So I'm kind of buying them to resell to help support the other parts of my physical media habit. It's rare that I can find a 4K lot where I want to keep over 50% of the titles. And this is one of those rare 4K lots where I want to keep over 50% of the titles, including Air Force One. Didn't have it on Blu-ray, brand new addition to the collection. Another brand new addition to the 4K collection, it's National Lampoon's Animal House, starring John Belushi. Now, I know a lot of people love this comedy. I've only seen it once, and it was a long time ago. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Animal House, just because I know it's very beloved, and my first time watch did absolutely nothing for me. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep this. I should probably give it another watch just to see if there's something I'm missing here. I'll probably keep it just because it is a classic, but you never know long term. Right now, added to the collection. Blackhawk Down. This is the first title in this lot that I already have, although my copy is still sealed and this one is not. And so I'm going to put this copy on my shelf and then resell my sealed copy. This goes for about $10 on eBay, still sealed. So I'm going to get my money back and then some. The Bridge Over the River Kwai, starring William Holden, Alec Guinness, and Jack Hawkins. This is the 60th anniversary edition. And for me, this is actually a blind buy. I have never seen this movie. I'm assuming it's some kind of war movie. I'm guessing they're blowing up a bridge in order to, I don't know, stop an offensive or something like that. Honestly, I have no idea what this movie's about. I'm just making assumptions here based on things I've absorbed over time. Yeah, completely blind buy for me. I definitely need to add more classics to my 4K collection. So the chances are good I'm going to give this one a watch and then add it to the collection. Next up, we've got Cliffhanger, starring Sylvester Stallone. This one's an avalanche of thrills. All right, then. This is some classic 90s Stallone action cheese, and it's been a long time since I've seen it, but I can't wait to revisit it on 4K. Director Renny Harlin is definitely a B movie master, and yeah, I think maybe the last time I saw this was in theaters when it was released. What year was this? What year was Cliffhanger? There we go. 1993 for this one. Pretty crazy. Another one I'm adding to the collection. Here is yet another copy of John Carpenter's original Halloween, starring Jamie Lee Curtis. I say yet another because I find this title constantly in 4K lots on eBay. Luckily, it's a very consistent seller, and since I already own a copy of this movie, I'm going to be reselling this one to help pay for it, as well as a little bit of another title that I plan on keeping from this lot. And here we go with Mad Max: The Road Warrior with minty slipcover. Not a flaw on the slipcover. I am impressed. This is also the only title in this lot with a slipcover. Not sure why. This is the second Mad Max movie. The only other one I own in 4K is Mad Max Fury Road. I now own the original Mad Max, Mad Max The Road Warrior, and Mad Max Fury Road on 4K, but not the third, not Beyond Thunderdome. I'm kind of looking for that Mad Max 4K box set that's floating around. If I can get my hands on that, I'll probably sell this, the original Mad Max, as well as Fury Road. Save myself some shelf space and close out the collection on 4K. For now, I'm keeping this and adding it to the collection. Here we go with Stand By Me, the classic 80s coming-of-age story with an all-star cast, at least all-star at the time: Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell, and Kiefer Sutherland. I love this movie. I saw it a bunch when I was younger and have continued to watch it throughout adulthood. Rob Reiner definitely knows how to make movies. Ooh, this one has picture-in-picture commentary with director Rob Reiner and actors Will Wheaton and Corey Feldman. That is tempting, especially with a movie I've seen so many times. I definitely don't have to watch it again, but maybe I will with commentary. I mean, that's a great feature for sure. I wonder if that commentary is on the 4K version or only the Blu-ray version. Either way, I already own this. I already own it on 4K, so this is a flip for me. Another flip for me, just because I already own a copy of this on 4K. It's the 20th anniversary of Starship Troopers. What a strange but fun, campy sci-fi movie directed by Paul Verhoeven. Verhoeven really knew the assignment when he was making this one. I've always loved its like anti-war and anti-fascism overtones. For a movie that presents itself as unsubtle as possible, it has some beneath the surface touches that I really appreciate. Again, I already have it, so this one's going on eBay. Total Recall, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, the classic sci-fi action movie, and another one from director Paul Verhoeven, director of Starship Troopers. Another campy sci-fi adventure. This is the 3-disc set. You got the Blu-ray with the special features. You got the Blu-ray of the film and the 4K of the film. Another title I already own, so I'm going to flip it to help pay for other titles I plan on keeping. Like this one, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, starring Chow Yun-fat and Michelle Yeoh, as well as Zhang Zi. I love this movie. I remember when it first came out, I downloaded it off the internet. This was a long time ago, like 20 years ago. It was a really ugly copy of it, like filmed in a theater in some other part of the world. It wasn't even in English and it had no English subtitles. But I remember straining the eyes watching this potato version of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon and absolutely loving every minute of it. There's the Blu-ray. There's the 4K. Is there a disc missing here? Or did somebody simply replace the case? Well, I don't see anything on here that says this is like a 3-disc set or anything, so I'm guessing somebody replaced the case. Not a big deal. I'd prefer a good case. I'm guessing if they replaced the case, the previous case was no good, so I'm not going to complain about that. I'll have to check the special features and see if maybe there's a special features disc missing. I don't know. Regardless, the film is the most important for me. The film is in there. One of my favorite movies of all time. A top 100 for me, added to the 4K collection. Another top 100 movie for me. This is Groundhog Day, starring Bill Murray. I'm sure you have seen this movie before. This is one I also didn't have on 4K, so this is an upgrade for me. Groundhog Day, certainly a classic comedy. You got the Blu-ray, you got the 4K, and you got me adding it to my shelf. And finally, you got Game of Thrones, the complete first season. So yeah, this isn't worth much because I think people have decided they're not collecting TV on 4K, really. I mean, they're not releasing much TV on 4K, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure they didn't even release every season of Game of Thrones on 4K, at least not individually. I also noticed that this has no UPC symbol, so I'm guessing this is a piece of a bigger set. Or it came in a box where the UPC would be on the outside. I don't know. I've also noticed that there's a little crack right there in the case. I don't know if you can even see that on camera. A little chip in the case right there. Yeah, so I'm going to resell this. This is the only title in this 4K lot that's actually worth less than the per title average. Roughly $6. I'm going to get that $6 back, eat about $1.70 on this one specifically. Arguably the best season of Game of Thrones, but still, I don't need it. All right, there we go. 13 titles at a cost of $100.11 and a per title average of $7.70 each. Total estimated value $132. And a bunch of keepers. That's the best part. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Doing any of those things really helps the channel out. What about the guy you lobotomized? Did he get a refund? Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye.